The importance of gaze in a yoga posture. So when we speak about yoga asanas or yogic postures, we tend to tunnel vision our concern to bodily alignment alone. There are several components which constitute an asanam. For example, we have the bandha, which we perform, which we incorporate into an asana. The bandhas refer to body locks executed to enclose a particular surface anatomy which corresponds to a particular chakra. Other examples include mudra, pranayama, and so forth. As such, the drishti or gaze plays a very important role in an asanam. The verses and shlokas which serve as pramana or authority stress on the importance of gaze too. For example, let us look at a verse from the Shiva Samhita which describes Padmasana. So quoting the verse, Uttanau charanau kratva uro samsthau prayatnataha uro madhye tatho tanau parni kritva tu tadrishau nasagre vinyasedo drishtim dantamulanja jihvya uttolya vaksha utthapya pavanam shanaihi yatha shaktya samakrishya purayedudaram shanaihi yatha shakyaiva paschattu rechayeda virodhataha idam padmasanam proktam sarva vyadhi vinashanam durlabham yena kenapi dhimata labhyate param. So in this whole stanza we see one verse, Nasagre vinyasedo drishtim dantamulancha jihvya. So this instructs the sadhaka to fix the gaze on the tip of the nose while pressing the tongue against the root of the teeth. So while the entire asana is described, the verse also stresses on the importance of gaze. Now let us look at another example of an asanam. This comes in the Shandilya Upanishad of the Atharva Veda, and it is referred to as the Simhasana. So quoting Shandilya Upanishad, Dakshinam savyagulphena dakshinena tathetaram hastau cha janvos samsthapya svangulischa prasarya cha vyatta vaktro niriksheta nasagram susamahitaha simhasanam bhavede tat pujitan yogibhis sada. So we saw the translation, and in important verse, Vyatta Vaktro Niriksheta Nasagram Susamahitaha. So again, this stanza, this mantra instructs the sadhaka to fix the gaze on the nose tip. Okay, so the significance of gaze, why such importance to the eyesight? So the well-known importance of a gaze is always associated with number one, dharana, focus or concentration, which can lead one to dhyana. So dharana, when done properly, can lead to dhyana or the meditative state. Second, the eyes also hold another very important facility. It can be energized or consecrated to transmit energy. In Tantra, we refer to a kriya we call the nirikshanam. Now nirikshana, the same word comes in the verses, the pramanas we saw earlier. So what is nirikshana? To put a long explanation brief. So before performing any ritual in Tantra, we first transform our being into the deity. We create oneness, a state of oneness, and that goes up to the physical level. So we first do nyasam and we energize our hands, and using the energized hands we touch different parts of our body to transform that into divine, such that our entire body literally becomes the deity. So of course this includes the consecration of the eyes. We energize the eyes and allow the eyes to be transformed into that of the deities. So for example, in Shaiva Tantra, upon nyasa, our eyes are consecrated into that of Lord Shiva's. So in Nirikshanam, we can consecrate, energize or purify anything through the gaze alone by looking at something. For instance, in a homa or a fire sacrifice, we do Nirikshanam to Lord Agni to consecrate and purify him in a way where Agni Bhagavan is in a perfect form for a homa, such that he can receive authentic dravyas which he delivers to the deity of interest. So this is why the eyes play a very important role in Tantra and Yoga. And this is also why a gaze can be also used for the wrong purpose. For example, to charm or to hypnotize or to perform adharmic hypnotism to someone. Now, variations in asana. Now, just because your teacher did not emphasize gaze in your Padmasana or any other asana, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are misconducting an asana or that your asana is incomplete. There are many variations in each asana, and there are many verses for a common asana. So let us look at a popular Shirshasana. So a verse comes in the Natha Muni's Roga Rahasya. So looking at a verse, Viparitam mandalam cha dvidhaiva viditam hinaha dandasanam dvidha proktam viparitopaveshane sarvanga shirsha bhagastu shashtif prathitastu te. Now the last verse, sarvanga shirsha bhagastu shashtihi prathitastu te, proclaims that this means that there are 66 variations to Sarvangasana and Shirshasana. So may the authentic Yoga Sampradaya flourish and lead us to the ultimate union, which is the ultimate purpose. As revealed by the Shrutis, let us allow Yoga to lead us to enlightenment, such that we realize that we are verily consciousness or the absolute reality, which is Brahman. Atha kasmaduchyate atmeti yasmat sarvamapnoti sarvamadatte sarvamatti cha tasmaduchyate atmeti.